Yeah, the key.
Ow. Peter.
Hi and welcome to this vlog. Today is Saturday and unfortunately I'm working in a couple of hours. So I am gonna start my morning with picking flowers. This is the chosen basket and I am gonna pick some wild growing dandelions and wild growing pansies. This is a form of wildflower we have over here. It grows everywhere. We actually have it just around our house. We didn't plant it, but it just keeps on coming. So it apparently likes it here. It's a small purple flower that has a lot of scent to it. And with these flowers, I'm gonna make some jelly and syrup. And yeah, and then hopefully we're gonna make some dandelion tempura also today. So we have a lot of wild growing dandelions here, as you can see, and I usually only start picking them when they have gone to seed. So they are very important flowers for the bees in spring. So we usually let them be, I mean, as you can tell, they are in plenty of numbers, but we usually be safe and just wait for them to go to seed before we start picking them. So when picking them in the morning, the flowers have just opened up and they are filled with pollen. So I don't know if you can tell, but my hand is all yellow. So I've got half a basket here of the flowers. I need to later separate the green on the back side of the flower from the yellow petals. And right here beside me, growing by our shed, is the pansies or the violets. This is a wild flower, but it does grow on our property at our house. And they are so pretty. They have such a nice color to them. And they look so delicate for being a wild flower. I mean, compared to the absolute unit that is the dandelion. So I got a basket that I can be happy with here. I'm just gonna let it sit on the kitchen counter and let all the bugs crawl out of them, and then when I'm done working I'm gonna start making the jelly and the syrup.
Stuff needs to come out because it's hard just for me to step around here with my stupid bag. You know?
Crisp. Vad gör du, Smulan? Moment of truth. Det här är så rart. En guldpannkaka. Is it syrupy? Syrupy goodness.
Lite blommigt faktiskt.
Benny kräver sin pannkaka.
Nästan örtte på ett vis.
Ja, men det blir lite så floral, eller hur? You want some? Is it good, Benny? Oh, is it good? Oh, is it good, Benny? Oh, is it good? No. Is it that good? Hey, Greenie. I'm very happy about how it turned out. It got to be a very floral honey flavor. And we have yet to try the jelly, but the jelly has set perfectly. So high hopes for this one. So the wild violet thing that we made, or that I made, didn't turn out as well. So I just went with the dandelion here, and we have so many more dandelions to pick, so we can make absolutely liters of this every year, which is very nice. Pedro?
Nope.
I am really pleased about how this turned out. It tastes just like honey, or very flowery, herby honey. So that was really nice to make. I usually make a lot of syrups during the year, and I feel like syrups really capture the taste and smell of the plant or flower itself. So I usually make a lot of syrups during the year, especially in summer. And I actually prefer drinking them as tea. You can just pour a little bit in a cup and then just add warm water, and it tastes really delicious. I really love sweet teas, so that is why. It's also very enjoyable as iced tea. The one I prefer the most, this dandelion one was exquisite, but I prefer the fireweed syrup most, and I really like that one. As well as making the dandelion syrup here, I also chose to, because the violet syrup didn't turn out as I imagined, so I actually picked some of the blooms or blossoms from our apple trees, because we do have a lot of flowers on them this year. So I picked some of them, and I'm gonna try and make syrup with those. And I also found some lilac flowers, the ones that smell really nice, and I picked them as well, and I'm gonna make some syrup from that later today. They're dust bathing in there, having good times. So I never made that before, so I'm gonna see how that turns out as well. I am very happy to see that it is blue, so I'm excited about that. Are you making any syrups? Then don't hesitate to write me. I would love to try a new recipe. I also enjoy a lot of jams and jellies as well, but I prefer them as syrup or even as tea or iced tea especially. Okay, so the syrups are done. They have been resting overnight since I want to water bath them. This is the lilac one, and this turned out so pretty. I picked the very darkest of the flowers that I could find to ensure I would get a pretty color. And here we have the apple blossom. And this one turned out the color of, I think it reminds me of apple juice, because it has this orange hue to it. And over here we have the dandelion. And this one turned also a little orange, but mostly yellow. If I hold them up here, you can see the difference. Oh. So the dandelion one tastes exactly like I would expect honey, but it has a little more flowery, herby taste to it. The apple blossom one really surprised me because I thought that it would taste like apple blossoms, or like have the perfume of the apple blossoms, just like lilac syrup has the perfume of the lilac flowers. But it was actually very sour, and it reminded me a little bit of crab apple. So it tastes a lot like sour apple. So I had to give this a big amount of sugar, and all of them have a little bit of lemon juice squeezed into them. Definitely the lilac one too, because it was almost blue, and I really like that color as well for a syrup. I think I'm gonna make another batch of this that isn't as red, because it turns red if you give it acid. So as a natural color, it is more blue to purple. So if you put orange juice in it, it will get this like very nice pinkish hue. So I am ready to water bath all of these guys. Well, not the ones in the normal bottles like this one. You can see we've already used a bit of it. So some of it is going in the freezer, all of them in the normal glasses with hinges on them, because these ones do not do well for water bathing. But all my, and we just got these home. These are Vec jars. I don't know if you can see it right there. And all of these are able to be water bathed. So that's gonna be very fun. It is a first, and we just got these home literally yesterday. So that is why I went on this little escapade with making a lot of different syrups. Yeah, so that is gonna be very exciting. We're gonna have a great summer with a lot of syrups, I think. So it's gonna be very interesting. And I hope this gave you a little information about what kind of syrups we make and how we produce them, and also how we want to preserve them, both by freezing and water bathing. And as I said before, if you're making a special kind of syrup, don't hesitate to write me about it, because I might want to try it as well. Okay, I'm gonna do this one.
Lite äppel.
Yep.
Äppelblommor. Ja, lite så heller.
Jag la papper där. Is it good?
Very good.
Du ska inte ha med i. Du brukar gilla den.
Ja, men that's good. That's good. Du behöver inte ha så mycket vatten bara.
Nice. Fylla röra om. En pinne. There we go. Skål.
Skål.
Åh, så blommig. Is it good?
Vad testar ni?
Den smakar verkligen äpple.
Den här smakar lakrits nästan.
Nej. Very nice orange.
Not bad. Inte
Not
dumt.
bad that one.